Joshua 24, Joshua reviews Israel's history. Then Joshua gathered all the tribes of Israel to Shechem and called for the elders of Israel and for their heads and for their judges and for their officers and presented themselves before God. And Joshua said, "This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. Your fathers, including Terah, the father of Abraham and the father of Nahor, lived beyond the Euphrates in ancient times, and they served other gods. Then I took your father Abraham from beyond the Euphrates River and led him through all the land of Canaan and multiplied his descendants, and I gave him Isaac. To Isaac I gave him Jacob and Esau, and to Esau I gave the hill country of Mount Seir to possess. But Jacob and his sons went down to Egypt. Then I sent Moses and Aaron, and I plagued Egypt by what I did in its midst, and afterwards I brought you out. Then I brought your fathers out of Egypt, and you came to the sea, and the Egyptians pursued your fathers with chariots and horsemen to the Red Sea. When they cried out to the Lord for help, he put darkness between you and the Egyptians and brought the sea upon them and covered them with your own eyes. They saw what I did in Egypt, and you lived in the wilderness a long time, 40 years. They lived for a long time. That was a long time. Then I brought you into the land of the Amorites who lived on the other side of the Jordan. They fought with you, and I gave them into your hand, and you took possession of their land and destroyed them before you. Then Balak, the king of Moab, arose and fought against Israel. He sent and called Balaam, the son of Beor, to curse you. But I would not listen to Balaam, therefore he had to bless you. So I saved you from Balak's hand. You crossed the river, the Jordan, and came to Jericho, and the citizens of Jericho fought against you, as did the Amorites and the Perizzites and the Canaanites and the Hittites and the Girgashites and the Hivites and the Jebusites, and so I gave them into your hands. I sent the hornet, that is the terror of you, before you, which drove the two kings of the Amorites out before you, but it was not by your sword or by your bow. I gave you a land from which you did not labor, and cities which you did not build, and you live in them, and you eat from vineyards and olive groves which you did not plant." Isn't that good? "Now therefore fear the Lord and serve him in sincerity and in truth. Remove the gods from your fathers that they served on the other side of the Euphrates River in Egypt, and serve the Lord. If it is unacceptable in your sight to serve the Lord, choose for yourselves this day whom you will serve." Isn't that true? Who are you going to serve? Who are you going to follow after? Whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the river, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land you live. But as for me and my house, we are going to serve the Lord. I like that. The people answered, "Far be it from us to abandon and reject the Lord to serve other gods. For the Lord our God is he who brought us and our fathers up out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage, and who did these great signs and miracles in our sight and kept us safe all along the way that we went and among all the peoples among whom we passed. The Lord drove all the people out from before us, even the Amorites who lived in the land. We also will serve the Lord, for he is our God." Then Joshua said to the people, "You will not be able to serve the Lord if you serve any other gods, for he is a holy God. He is a jealous God, demanding what is rightfully and uniquely his. He will not forgive your transgressions of his law or your sins. If you do abandon and reject the Lord and serve foreign gods, then he will turn and do you harm and consume and destroy you after he has done you good." The people said to Joshua, "No, but we will serve only the Lord." Joshua then said to the people, "You are witnesses against yourselves that you have chosen for yourself the Lord to serve him." And they said, "We are witnesses. Now then, remove the foreign gods which are among you and incline your hearts toward the Lord your God of Israel." The people said to Joshua, "We will serve the Lord our God, and we will listen to and obey his voice." So Joshua made a covenant with the people that day and made for them a statute and ordinance of Shechem. And Joshua wrote these words in the book of the law of God. Then he took a large stone and set it up there under the oak that was in the courtyard of the sanctuary of the Lord. Joshua then said to all the people, "Look, this stone shall serve as a witness against us, for it has heard all the words of the Lord which he spoke to you. So it shall be a witness against you, so that afterward you do not deny your God." Then Joshua sent the people away, each to the territory of his inheritance. Joshua's death and burial. It happened after these things that Joshua, the servant of the Lord, died at the age of 110 years old. They buried him in the territory, and Israel served the Lord all the days of Joshua and all the days of the elders who outlived Joshua and had known all the works of the Lord which he had done for Israel. Now they buried the bones of Joseph, which the children of Israel brought up from Egypt, at Shechem in the plot of land which Jacob had bought from them, and it became the inheritance of the sons of Joseph. And Eleazar the priest, the son of Aaron, died, and they buried him at Gibeon of Phinehas, his son, which had been given to him in the hill country of Ephraim. I like this because every generation has to decide. Every generation's got to decide, whom are you going to serve? Who are you going to serve? What are you going to do? Joshua's legacy is a call to choose God wholeheartedly and pass on their faith. And I love it. It says, "Choose this day whom you will serve. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." I love that. It's a beautiful, beautiful reading. All right, we have finished with another chapter. We are going on to a whole new book next time. So, all right, I will see you. Bye.